How's everyone doing? Today I have a Blu-ray update. 5 pickups right there. And if you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. First up from Lionsgate, this comes out December 30th, from Kevin Smith. Tusk. This movie is one crazy-ass movie. This movie is the definition of cinema absurd. You know, at first I was like, okay, I'm digging this movie. Then I was like, I'm kind of hating the movie. And then by the end I was like, okay, I appreciate it for what it is. I had a range of emotions with this one. But Genesis Rodriguez, stunning. Oh my gosh. The things I would do. But seriously though, this movie was just ridiculous and over the top. If you like movies like Human Centipede and Basket Case and things like that, I would say check it out. But if you're looking for a typical Kevin Smith movie or, you know, kind of like a mainstream, you know, masterpiece or something like that, you're probably going to be disappointed. But I think there's an audience out there for it that will appreciate it. And it's just macabre and bizarre and over the top, but it works for what it is. Michael Parks chews up the scenery. There's some scenes where he's mumbling, but overall I really liked his performance. I love him in Red State as well, also directed by Kevin Smith. Justin Long is a podcaster, goes to Canada looking for this story. The story falls through. He goes to meet Michael Parks, who tells him about all these adventures, and he finds out that Michael Parks wants to do more with him than that, and he wants to turn him into a walrus. You know, instead of telling the story, he's like, I'm going to turn you into a walrus, you know. And actually this character, Justin Long's character, his name's Wallace. And I just think it's kind of funny. Wallace the Walrus. Kind of like a children's book character. I'm surprised they didn't go with that name instead of Mr. Tusk. But overall, very crazy movie. Again, if you like crazy movies, check it out. Next up is The Good Lie, which I haven't seen, with Reese Witherspoon. I believe it's about Sudanese refugees who are coming to America and basically starting their life anew. And I think this is going to be a feel-good movie. I haven't seen it yet, but there you go. From Warner Brothers. Next up is Wrong Turn 6. This has so much buzz because it got recalled, and people were flipping this on eBay for like ridiculous, like I've seen the Blu-ray go for like 50 bucks on eBay, which is crazy talk. I got this at Walmart for like 15 bucks, I think it was, and I actually like the movie. I think I'm one of the few people that actually like the movie. That's why I bought it. I didn't buy it because it was a collector's item and went out of print, which seems to be the case for a lot of people. I did my full movie review for this. You can check that out right here. You can click there. I'll bring you to my movie review for Wrong Turn 6. I thought it was the best sequel in the series since Wrong Turn 2. It was the Caligula of the Wrong Turn movies. There's lots of sexual perversion going on. Some pretty intriguing and unique kills in here, especially in the beginning and the end. I think it has 2 of the better kills in the whole franchise, honestly. And I'm a fan of these movies. I like backwoods slashers, and this is definitely one of the better ones of the series, in my opinion. I know I'm in the minority with that thinking, but I really enjoyed the heck out of it, so I had to pick it up. Especially when I found out it was out of print, I decided, you know, I wasn't going to pay ridiculous amounts of money for it, because even though I do like it, I couldn't imagine spending tons of money on it. But so I'm happy to pick this one up, and I know a lot of people were like, okay, Best Buy has it. I heard people saying that they went there, they had them on the shelves, but they wouldn't actually sell them to them. When they went to the register, a thing popped up saying they weren't allowed to sell it. So there, I know Go Hastings had it online for sale. I think it was just the DVD, but I'm not a big fan of Go Hastings. I had a ton of negative experiences where they sent me like the wrong movie or the movie was damaged, so I don't use them anymore. But if you can get this and you're a fan, check it out. I don't know if Walmart still has it. They probably don't. I know Best Buy pulled it, and then the ones they had still out there, they weren't allowed to sell. I'll tell you a sneaky story of what I saw somebody do. They took the slipcover for another movie that had the barcode on the actual slipcover. I don't really see one over here that has that, but they put it over the Wrong Turn movie so they could actually buy it. So it came up as, you know, like Batman or something when it scanned through. So that's a way to do it if they have it still on the shelves and you really want to get it and you want to cheat the system. There you go. But yeah, that's the whole big thing. It got recalled because there was a like 2-second shot of this part where they're looking for a missing person, and they show the billboard on there, and they actually used a picture of a real missing person who ended up passing away, and the family is having a whole court case about it. So Fox recalled it, and they're going to probably eventually, I don't know, I heard there's no plans as of yet, but I assume, especially with this buzz going on, it's going to drive up interest. They're going to probably re-release it with that quick scene just removed. It was like literally 2 seconds anyway, so that created a bunch of hype and buzz. So I personally liked it. I know a lot of people didn't, but there you go. That's the backstory about that as well, about it being pulled. A lot of people weren't aware. But next up are 2 movies that I ordered online from the Black Friday sales, and I'm going to do a whole separate video, but these came separately, and I'll just add them to this video. Don John is the feature-length directorial debut of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I haven't seen this one yet. I've heard great things about it. And I like Tony Danza right there on the back. Hey, Angela, who's the boss? Gotta love it. Julianne Moore, who's always stunning to me. And Scarlett Johansson in here. Now, he looks like the typical Jersey Shore type of character on here. First off, those people aren't actually from Jersey. I think only one of them from the original cast was from New Jersey. They're giving Jersey a bad name. Those are all people from like Staten Island and New York. And the one dude's from Rhode Island. Psh, messing up Jersey. Giving us a bad reputation here. Come on, it's the Garden State. It's beautiful. Check out Garden State. That was a great movie. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, but he looks like the typical Jersey Shore type of character in here. And I'm reading the synopsis, she's like, oh, she's a romantic girl. She's falling in love with these, romance movies, and she wants that. From the trailers and the clips that I've seen, she didn't look like that at all. She looked like a typical, girl you see at the club and hooking up with dudes. Like, I'm trying to be PC about this terminology here, but she didn't come off that way from the clips that I've seen. But apparently, he falls for her, but he's also addicted to porn, and nobody can live up to those pornography fantasies, so, and there's drama there, so, looks interesting though. I've heard a lot of great things about it, looking forward to seeing it. I do like JGL acting-wise, and the whole cast in here. Scarlett Johansson, beautiful. Julianne Moore, beautiful. Tony Danza, he looks great for his age, man. I hope when I'm his age, I look that, I gotta get back and hit the gym. He makes me want to, he looks, back in the day, he was in Taxi, he was in, Who's the Boss? Man, definitely, that's something to aspire to. He should do his own, like, workout videos or something, because whatever he's doing, it's working for him. He's got the whole, elixir of life going on. What's the key there? I don't know. But anyways, Weekend at Bernie's. Now, I have the DVD for this, and I was like, I actually talked to people that are like, oh, are you going to get this? Are you going to upgrade to the Blu-ray? I'm like, really? Does this need an upgrade in my collection? I do like the movie. I haven't seen it in ages, though. I picked it up on DVD, and, I was just going to pass it by. I was going to be like, 15 bucks for this? Nah, I'll just hold on to my DVD. I don't need to upgrade that bad. But it was $3.99 on Fox Connect, so I decided for that price, I couldn't pass it up. I'll pick it up, relive some old nostalgia. I haven't seen this in years, but I remember it being a lot of fun. It's really, looking back at it, it's kind of macabre. I mean, he's dead, and they're dragging him around, pretending that he's still alive. It's pretty ridiculous that you think of it now, but at the time, it was entertaining, and I'm hoping it will still live up to that nostalgia factor. Andrew McCarthy and Jonathan Silverman. Also reminds me of the movie Mannequin. I think Andrew McCarthy was in that one as well. And this is directed by Ted Kotcheff, who directed First Blood, North Dallas 40, Uncommon Valor. He directed a whole bunch of movies that I enjoy. First Blood, of course, is fantastic. One of my favorites. And I'm looking forward to seeing if it holds up to my memory of the crazy hijinks. But there you go. There's my Blu-rays right there that I picked up, my 5.1s. If you've seen these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.